All right, so today we're going to do what is probably the most difficult piece of a news package, and that's putting all the stuff together. So you should have done all of these things, and if you've done them properly, the next step is actually pretty easy, all told. You just have to put the pieces together in a way that makes sense. So what I've done is I've gone through logs from several different people and pulled out information. So, figuring out, just kind of what to write here. So I didn't want to give anybody one true advantage, so I pulled from several people. So first thing I'm going to do, and this is just for the sake of the videos, I'm going to delete this for now, and that way I can see the log as well as the script where I am writing. So audio and video, and right now we're just going to focus on the audio. The video is either going to be A-roll or B-roll, and tomorrow after you've written your script and you've shot your stand-ups, then you can lay in the B-roll. But right now it's just going to be whatever your A-roll is. So your audio, for your final script, the first thing you need to do is get people's attention and let them know what you're going to be presenting. And this goes back to that focus statement. If your focus statement is strong, this is relatively simple. So for me, I didn't do a focus statement again because I pulled a hodgepodge of stuff, but I am going to talk about how the different pieces of the news show come together. So I'm going to start with all caps, maybe. There we go. And all right, so what I've done is I've set this is the who, what, when, where, and why. Every day, that's my when. Who, the news team. What, a news show. Why, for you. Another who, the students of Morgan County High School. So that's going to be my first piece. This is a group effort with students taking different roles each day. One of the biggest roles is that of the director. So, what I don't want to do from here is say, and we talked to Macy and she said, okay, that's stupid. So, what I'm going to do is read what Macy said. When I found out I was going to be director, of course I was nervous. I'm going to be nervous with every job. I'm just going to go get, but the more I do it, the more easier it gets. Okay, so I think there's just some typo there, but it's okay. So Macy Hernandez thinks or approaches the director position like everything she does. And then I'm going to just copy that and paste it. And then the video would be Macy interview. Okay, and this would be stand up, stand up, stand up. Okay, so now that's done. So Natalie, I'm going to save this one for the end. All right, so now sophomore Natalie Ross likes being assistant director. Okay, notice I didn't say, and she said, just put it in there. Copy, paste, Natalie interview. Being a field reporter is challenging, but has its rewards. Angel has a couple of reasons why he likes it. And boom. Okay, so now I'll run into a situation. I don't have any more boxes. So let me put Angel interview. I don't know why I'm spelling Angel Angle today. If you hit the tab button just above caps lock, it'll make another box. All right, so finally, another major part of news is graphics. Graphics help tell the story in text form, while the anchor or reporter speaks and shows footage. Okay, so just a little bit of input there on what the graphics operator is. Okay, so now I'm going to come back down here, and Michael has a tip on how to best be a graphics operator. And boom. Okay. Again, I'm hitting tab a couple of times, and then finally, when it comes to making the news, Natalie likes the fringe benefits. Okay. Natalie interview. Michael interview. And then finally close it out. To see the work of these students, make sure to watch mchslive.com news every weekday at 3 p.m. For mchslive.com, I'm Tom White. Okay, so now I'm just going to put this in. So now what you would do is you would film your stand-up pieces. So you're just going to go and film your different pieces. Boom. Okay, and you can do it, like if you can do all this in one read, that's great, because then you don't have to edit, you don't have to have B-roll. So every day the mchslive.com news team puts together a news show for you, the students of Morgan County High School. This is a group effort with students taking different roles each day. One of the biggest roles is that of the director. Macy Hernandez approaches the director position like everything she does. Okay? And if you read through it and it makes sense, it's a good script. So, and then when I found out I was going to be director, of course I was nervous. I'm going to be nervous with every job I'm going to get. But the more I do it, the easier it gets. Sophomore Natalie Ross likes being the assistant director. Okay? And so there's no direction here on the assistant director. So I will put a little bit of context in there. In addition to the director, there is the assistant director who makes sure that everything happens on time. See, now I've given a little context to that position. It's cool when you get to count people in and see what's going to be in the final thing. Being a field reporter is challenging, but it also has its rewards. Again, this is proofreading. Angel has a couple of reasons why he likes it. I usually go outside and mostly in the hallway, because outside is where you can feel all the air, da-da-da-da. Okay, another part of the news is graphics. Graphics help tell the story. So you see, I'm just giving a little bit of detail and letting the interview tell their story, if that makes sense. But so you can kind of hopefully see how if you do all of these steps right, it will help you get to edit, really, because you'll shoot your stand-up pieces, and then you'll know, oh, I got to go find that Macy interview. Okay, now, and then you just drop that in, and then you'll lay your B-roll in. So we'll talk about B-roll tomorrow, but for today, you're going to write your stand-up. You'll shoot your stand-ups. You want to shoot your stand-ups looking directly into the camera. You're talking to one person. So make sure that you're nice and you're direct into the camera, because again, we're not broadcasting, we're narrowcasting. We're talking to people on their phones, on YouTube, that kind of stuff. So we want to make that personal connection. You also want to use your hands a little bit. And one of the biggest things that will help you when you're doing this, and it's a real simple thing, and you're going to be so mad when I say it, is to actually smile. If you smile while you're reading, you're going to have a much better presence. Or if you smile while you're not even reading, but while you're just giving your lines, you're going to have a better presence on camera, and you're not going to look like you're in the middle of a hostage negotiation. So, your task today, write your script just like this. Shoot your stand-up if you have time. If not, you can shoot tomorrow, and then you'll begin editing and dropping in your stand-up and interview, and you'll see how it all kind of flows together. So let's go make some awesome.